So hello guys, in this video we are going to solve this problem. So in this problem it is given that in figure A, B, C, D, E and here one F also come. So A, B, C, D, E, F is a regular hexagon. So you can see that A, B, C, D, E, F is a regular hexagon and PQ is perpendicular to BC. So you can see that this PQ is perpendicular to this BC. PD is perpendicular to CD, so this PD is perpendicular to this CD, and PE, which is this, is perpendicular to DE. So we know these three things. So we have to find the ratio of the PQ by PD by PE. So we have to find the ratio of the this side to this side to this side. So let's see how we can solve this problem. So you see this figure. So this is a regular hexagon, we know. So what I did, I just joined this P point to this C point, and let's say this angle PCD, this angle is theta, we are assuming, and we are also assuming this DE length to be x. So this DE length, we are also assuming this is equal to x. And we know this angle PED is 90 degrees, so we know this angle is 90 degree because PE is perpendicular to ED. We also know this angle to be 90 degree because PD is perpendicular to BC, and we also know this angle is 90 degree because this PQ is perpendicular to this BC. So we know these three angles, and we also know the angle BCD is 120 degree. So we know this angle BCD, which is whole angle, so it is 120 degree because it is a angle of regular hexagon, and in regular hexagon all angles are equal to 120 degree. So we know this is equal to 120 degree. So if we initially assume this as theta, then we can write this angle as 120 minus theta, and angle CDE, this is also equal to 120 degree, and we know this angle is 90 degree, then we can write this angle as 30 degree, and if we know this angle is 90 degree, then we can write this angle as 60 degree. So we know, like, these three angles we know clearly, this is 30, 90 and 60, because this whole is 120 and this is 90, so this remaining is 30. Now you can apply the sine rule in the triangle PDE. So in the triangle PDE, you can apply the sine rule, and it is like this: PE divided by sine 30 opposite angle is equal to x divided by sine 60 opposite angle is equal to PD divided by sine 90. So PD is this and opposite angle is 90 degrees. So PD divided by sine 90. So sine 30 value is half and sine 60 value is root 3 by 2. So if you cross multiply, you can find the PE value. So PE value will come like x by root 3. So this value will come like x by root 3. And similarly, if you equate to this two things, you can find the PD value. So PD value is come as x by 60, x by sine 60 is equal to PD divided by sine 90. So sine 60 is root 3 by 2 and sine 90 is 1. So if you cross multiply, it will become like this, and it will come like 2x divided by root 3. So it will come like 2x divided by root 3, and this we calculated previously, and this we initially assume as x. So now we know all the three sides of the PED triangle. Now you look at this triangle PCD. Now you look at this PCD triangle. So what you can say, so this is a right angle triangle, so you can say PC square is equal to PD square plus DC square. PC square you don't know, but PD you calculated like 2x by root 3, so this is square plus DC is equal to x because we initially assumed DE is equal to x. So this is a side of regular hexagon, so if it is equal to x, then it is also equal to x. This is also equal to x, this is also equal to x, this is also equal to x, and this is also equal to x. So all sides are equal to x. So from here you can find PC square as 7x square by 3, and after simplifying you can find PC as root 21 times x divided by 3. So this value. So now we know E value, and we also know this PC value we also know, and this PD value we also know. So now let's move further. So in this triangle PCD, what you can say, the sine theta as this perpendicular divided by this hypotenuse. So this is the perpendicular which we calculated previously, and this is the hypotenuse value. So after simplifying, you can find the value of sine theta, and cos theta is this base divided by this hypotenuse. So both length we know. So after simplifying, you can also find the value of cos theta. It will come like root 3 divided by root 7. So now you know sin theta and cos theta also. Now you look at the triangle PCQ. So this is P, this is C, this is Q. So you can apply the sine rule here also. So PC divided by sine of angle PQC, which is sine 90 degree, this angle, it is equal to 1, and PC we know this length. So it is this length divided by 1 is equal to this PQ, and this angle is 120 minus theta. So sine of 120 minus theta. So from here you can write PQ as this value multiplied by sine of 120 minus theta, which is sine A cos B minus cos A sine B. Sine 120 is root 3 by 2, and cos theta, and cos 120 is minus half, so minus minus plus. So it will become like half times sine theta. Cos theta and sine theta we calculated previously, so you can put that value here, and you can find the value of PQ, and it will come after simplifying. It will come like 5 root 3 divided by 6 multiplied by x. So now you know this PQ value also, this PD value also, and this PE value also. So PQ is this, PD is 2 root 3 divided by 3 times x, and this PE value you know, it is root 3 by 3 times x. So this root 3x, root 3x, root 3x cancel, it will become like 5 by 6, and here 2 by 3 and 1 by 3, and after multiply by 6, it will become like 5, 4 and 2. So this is the ratio of these three sides. So in this way we can find this ratio. So hope you like the video, then we will meet in the next.